Montenegro on the sparkling Adriatic coast. In the 1980s, it was a magnet for the rich and famous. The country is hoping to build on that legacy. In recent years, several luxury hotels have emerged along the coast. That's led to a huge demand for water. Many of the coastal cities have invested in modern water infrastructure. Now there are plans to treat the wastewater too. A pump station is under construction behind the hotels in Haček Novi. It will discharge the treated sewage from the wastewater treatment plant into the ocean. German engineer Joachim Zietlow is in charge of the site. The aim is to prevent untreated water from finding its way into the ocean. Setting up an efficient water and wastewater treatment system will cost some 150 million euros, the country's biggest investment in 30 years. A large portion is financed by Germany's International Development Bank, the KfW. Željko Uljarević is overseeing the water infrastructure projects for the KfW in Montenegro. This sea outfall pipe has to be laid on the seabed before the tourist season begins.
This is a discharge pipeline for the treatment plant through which treated sewage is pumped into the ocean at a depth of 35 meters.
Divers are to fasten the pipes on the ocean floor. In a few days, the beaches will be full of tourists. Tourism is Montenegro's biggest revenue source. But more tourists also means higher power consumption. Electricity comes from Montenegro's hinterland. The country's largest hydropower plant is located at the Piva Reservoir. The dam walls are 200 meters high. But the facility is outdated and is being retrofitted with the help of a KfW loan, managed by Željko Uljarević.
The power plant is 37 years old. Even with the best maintenance, its life cycle is at an end. It can't do certain things. That means the security of the plant is the priority. In second place, extending its lifespan, and the most important is eco-friendliness. That means generating green electricity.
Green power means fewer carbon emissions. Once it's retrofitted, the power plant can produce even more clean energy. For that to happen, all the turbines have to be switched off one after the other and retrofitted. It's not easy because the water pressure is very high. In the control room, the technicians are nervous, hoping everything will work out smoothly. The first turbine is now stationary and ready for retrofitting. Even the control system is to be replaced completely. The modernized power plant will be able to supply green electricity to coastal towns over the next few years. In the old town of Kotor, tourist groups have already arrived. Many more are on the way. They can expect clean water and a reliable power supply. And especially in the newly built yacht harbors and luxury hotels, tourists also expect a high environmental standard.